So data analytics, what if analysis with Goalseek. Introduction. Goalseek is a what if analysis tool that helps you to find the input value that results in a target value that you want. Goalseek requires a formula that uses the input value to give the result in the target value. Then, by varying the input value in the formula, Goalseek tries to arrive at a solution for the input value. Goalseek works only with one variable input value. If you have more than one input value to be determined, you have to use the solver add-in. Analysis with Goalseek. Suppose you want to take a loan of 5 million and you want to repay in 25 years. You can pay an EMI of 50,000. You want to know at what interest rate you can borrow the loan. You can use Goalseek to find the interest rate at which you can borrow the loan as follows. So step 1, set up the Excel cells for Goalseek as given below. So rate per annum, it's blank here. Then we have number of payments, 360. So 25 years. Loan amount is 5 million, and at the end, so payment is equal to payment interest rate divided by 12. So in per loan, then the loan amount 0, and then type with 0. So enter the values in column C corresponding to column D. The cell interest rate is kept empty, so this is empty, as you have to retrieve that value. Further, though you know the EMI that you can pay, that's 50,000, the value is not included as you have to use the Excel PMT function to arrive at it. Goalseek requires a formula to find the result. The PMT function is placed in the cell EMI so that it can be used by Goalseek. So this will be the formula that will be used. Excel computes the EMI with the payment PMT function, and the table now looks like something like this, since we don't have interest rate yet. So as the interest rate cell is empty, Excel takes that value as 0 and calculates the EMI. So you can just ignore the result, which is negative 13,888.89. So perform the analysis with Goalseek as follows. So we go to data, so we click on data, then we click on what if analysis, then we click on Goalseek on the ribbon. Then the Goalseek dialog box appears. So this is the Goalseek dialog box. Okay, so type EMI in the set cell box. So this box is the reference for the cell that contains the formula that you want to resolve. In this case, the PMT function. It is the cell C6 which you name as EMI. So set cell EMI. So this is the cell. So again, that's the contains the formula that you want to resolve. Because if you're going to look, you want to know the interest rate, so we can looking for the interest rate, and we want a payment that's more or less we can pay. So next, type negative 50,000 to the value box. So to the value negative 50,000, because it's a payment, that's why it's negative. So here you get the formula result. In this case, the EMI that you want to pay, the number is negative because it represents a payment. Type interest rate by changing cell box. This box has the reference of the cell that contains the value you want to adjust. In this case, the interest rate. It is cell C2, which you name as interest rate. So that's C2, but it is named as interest rate. So by changing cell interest rate, so we set cell EMI to value 50,000 by changing the cell interest rate. So the cell that the Goalseek changes must be referenced by the formula in the cell that you specified in the set cell box. So click OK. So Goalseek produces a result as shown below. So goal seeking with cell C6 found a solution. So the target value is 50,000 and the current value now is 50,000, and then we just click OK. So as you can observe, Goalseek found the solution using cell C6. So using this value containing the formula as 12% that is displayed in cell C2. So this is the solution. So which is the interest rate. So if you want to pay 50,000 monthly for 25 years, the interest rate will be 12%. Solving story problems. You can solve story problems easily with Goalseek. Let us understand this with the help of an example. So example, suppose there is a bookstore that has 100 books in storage. So we have here total number of books 100. The original price of the book is 250. And certain number of books was sold at that price. Later, the bookstore announced a 10% discount on that book and cleared off the stock. You might want to know how many books are sold at the original price to obtain a total revenue of 24,500. You can use Goalseek to find the solution. Follow the steps given below. Number 1, set up the worksheet as given below. So we have total number of books sold at original price. The original price, so number of books sold equals books original price. Most probably this is that value. And then we have here the price 250. And then discounted price, so total number of books minus books at original price, then original price times 90 divided by 100 because it's discounted by 10%. And revenue equals book at original price times original price, so this is the number of books times the price plus book discount price times discounted price. So go to the data what if analysis Goalseek on the ribbon and the Goalseek dialog box appears. So type revenue 24,500. So revenue. So that's what we're going to compute the revenue. So this is the revenue. Then set the goal to 24,500 by changing the cell original price. So books original price in a set cell box. So to value box by changing the cell box. Then respectively, then click OK. So these are the values we're going to use. Then we click OK. So the Goalseek displays the status and a solution. So if 80 books were sold at original price, the revenue would be 24,500. So the original books at original price. Performing a break-even analysis. In economy, a break-even point is the point at which there is neither profit nor loss. This would mean that revenue equals expenses or revenue minus expenses is equal to 0. You can do break-even analysis with Goalseek in Excel. Example, suppose there is a store that sells toys. You might want to make a break-even analysis of the store. Collect the following information from the store. So fixed cost of the store, unit cost of the toy, and number of toys to be sold. So you need to find at which price they should sell the toys to break even. So step 1, set the worksheet given as follows. So fixed cost 5,000. So that's the fixed cost of the store. Number of toys, for example, is 500, and unit cost is 25. So unit cost of the toy. Then unit price. So we need to find the price. So that's what we're going to look for. Then the revenue is price times number of toys. So price times number of toys, that will be our revenue. Expenses equals fixed cost plus unit cost times number of toys. Then the break-even point is equal to revenue minus expenses. So go to data, what if analysis, and Goalseek on the ribbon. Then the Goalseek dialog box appears. So type break-even point. So we're going to get the break-even point and unit price in the cell by changing cell unit price. So this is what we're going to look for, and the break-even point should be, so this value should be set to 0. So what will be our unit price so that our break-even point will be equal to 0. So this is this is our goal. And then, so the result is the unit price should be 35, so that we can have a break-even value using this fixed cost. So that means that the price we should give to the product should be more than 35, so that we could have a revenue. If the price we give to the product is 35, we just have a break even. So that means we don't have any profit and we don't have any loss. Okay, so that's an example now of the Goalseek. Thank you very much for viewing this video.